this is such an honor to be speaking with you today for the Nerds of Color. Thank you so much for speaking with us. How are you?
Very good. And you?
I'm doing really well, thank you. So, I really enjoyed the film, and particularly in how it presented arranged marriages in a far more nuanced way than most Western media does when they're portraying Desi culture. So, I'm curious about why you think it's so important for audiences outside of South Asian audiences to see that.
Because we become victims of identity. We become victims of tribalism. Become victims. And I think that cultures today, because everybody's a little afraid of the world, then we keep going. So what I wanted to do definitely in this film is take that fear away and say, actually, before we are anything else, we're human. Before we are Hindu or Muslim or Christian or Jewish, we're human. Before we are South Asian or something, we are human. Before anything else, we're human. And so that was very fundamentally a driver for me, not only because I made that film, but because as I was filming, I was encouraging my actors to open their hearts, open your heart, open your heart. And that's why. So to cross over and not let people come out and say, I just saw a film about Muslim Asians and their culture. No, it's not their culture. It's your culture. The number of people that have come up to me and said, my God, that grandmother, it was just like my grandmother. Or that family is just like my family. That's where we've succeeded in the film. That's why. That's heartening.
Yeah, that absolutely came through. But I feel like with Jemima Khan's script, there was so much baked in there about that cross-cultural connection. So, what was particularly intriguing to you when you got the script and the story that this was telling, besides what you already explained?
Well, to me, I was fascinated by the character that Lily James plays, Zoe. I was fascinating with it. I've always been fascinated with how do people, if our issue is to find love and our issue is to find intimacy, where does social media fit in? Where does dating apps fit in? And is that the answer? In one way, it gives women a lot of power. There was never a time when women could actually swipe and say, I like this guy. Hey, I want to date you. Never used to be. Now they have that power. So there is a sense of equality. In that equality, it's given everybody a lot of choice. In that choice is the issue, and you can choose, but can you choose too much? That's what I wanted to look at. What is choice doing to the minds of the young people? Where are they going? And I remember Lily James asking me, so what do you, I said, Lily, you know what? We can talk about intimacy and love, but I see Zoe, the character, is in a tumble dryer. She's like going like that. But that's not mean that I have a judgment about it. Everybody's on dating apps, almost everybody. So I'm not judging it, but I'm just trying to explore that. So what the script did was very beautifully put she explores actually the stories of Lily James, Zoe, exploring herself through her best friend who seems to know, listen, I don't want choice. I don't need choice. And she said, wait a minute, you're going to marry somebody that you don't have sex with before marriage? She says, yeah. He said, well, how do you know the sex will work? It's a question. It's a very, very relevant question today, right? So I was fast. That's why I wanted to do this one, is because I was fascinated by this very new, well, not that new now, but this cultural idea of dating apps.
Totally. And it's just like focusing on that human aspect. There's so much fun inherent in there, just because we are like we are just trying to find love, we are trying to find that connection, and yeah, we're all, like you said, fundamentally human. On a lighter topic question, what was one of your most fun days shooting on set, particularly like in any party or engagement scenes? Like, what did you enjoy most in the shoot?
Well, the wedding scene. I love shooting that. I love shooting big thing because I think that so much comes, when you get confronted, chaos is fascinating to shoot because out of chaos comes a lot of truth. Everybody is like suddenly in chaos, everybody reveals themselves. So I had lots of fun shooting that scene where in the wedding sequence, everybody's dancing and screaming and drinking. But any day of filming with Emma Thompson was a fun day because she loves the idea of surprising you. Suddenly she'll surprise you with a few words here and there and on script. You would all fall down laughing and desperately try not to let the sound man get upset with you because you wanted to capture that moment. So I cannot remember a single day on the set with Emma Thompson. It's not a fun. Everybody used to crowd around to see what is Emma going to come up with now. It was such fun. Great.
That sounds amazing. Can't wait for everyone here in the US to see the film. Congratulations on it. Shekhar Kapur, thank you so much for speaking with the Nerds of Color today. And again, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Fanboys, professional artists, and professors. Maybe a nerd who's just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC. In full color, you see me. The hard knock life. Comics, movies, and TV. Yeah. Pop culture with a different perspective. Watch it on your screen, hit play, so check this.